Welcome back, guys. I'm the Painting Wookie, and this is Warhammer 40,000 Imperium, the show, episode 10. This week we're going through issue 10, and I haven't managed to go week by week, but it is what it is. Let's get to it. In this week's issue, we get our second or part 2 of the Necron Warriors from the Indomitus box. We get Sprooby, and as I said last week, I was lucky enough to get the 2 proper ones. Some people have reported that they get the same one. Call Hatchet, they will get it sorted, okay? But the easiest way to recognise this is we have a Sprooby here. The other one doesn't have that. The other way to recognise this is that we have on one sprue we have 4 Necrons, the Warriors, and 2 Scarab Swarms, and in the second one, which should come in issue 10, we have 6 Necron Warriors and 1 Scarab Swarm. That completes our 30 miniatures that it says here, if you see that, and it is basically our 10 Necron Warrior unit and our 3 swarms of Scarabs, or Scarab Swarms, okay. We also get our 6 bases, small 32mm bases for the Warriors, and 1 big, I think it's the 40mm base for the Swarm. We also get our issue 10 with it, okay. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the magazine, shall we? In this issue, we look at Ultramarines weapon and war gear names, tools of war, ranged weapons, and Necron legions. We don't have any building because we did that on the previous issue. So this issue we look at the painting of the Necron Warriors and kind of the Scarabs. So yeah, no building, but 10 Necrons and 3 Scarab Swarms to paint. So yeah, we'll get into that. And also we look at the Legion Assemble playthrough number 10. Anyways, let's get to it.
Marines, weapon and war gear names. The Space Marines bear some of the most ancient and powerful weapons, armor, and tools of war known to humanity. Some of these items have been worn by the Adeptus Astartes' greatest warriors, and their names have become the stuff of legend throughout the Imperium. In addition to the weapons, Space Marines are equipped with a wide variety of armor, shields, and other powerful war gear. Many of these items, for example, the armor Indomitus and the Shield Eternal, have been in service for thousands of years. And we have the table for our war gear name generator, so that will be used for later issues. And again, D3 or D33, so basically two dices that you throw that D3 format, like the Necrons previous issue. So, Ultramarines ranged weapon names. The Space Marine possess countless ranged weapons, from humble bolt guns to armor-splitting relics. From the dawn of the Imperium, many Space Marines are known to name their weapons, often in honor of their deeds of the foes they have slain. The greater of these weapons are revered as sacred relics of the chapter and are only issued to officers and veterans. Ultramarines' melee weapon names: crushing mauls, roaring chainsword, and crackling power swords, all are wielded by the Space Marines. The bearers of these weapons have used them to fell demons, split the skulls of alien warlords, and cut down traitors by the hundred. The names of the greatest and most lethal of these melee weapons may eventually pass into chapter legend. And again, as war gears do, we get the D33. Tools of war. Ranged weapons. The Space Marine must battle a variety of deadly foes, some of whom are so numerous and possess such incredible firepower that they cannot be engaged with melee weapons alone. Chapter's armory contains many types of lethal ranged weapons. Some are designed for precision and accuracy, while others deliver the most devastating payloads imaginable. We have the bolt weapons, which are the most commonly associated with the Adeptus Astartes. Bolt weapons come in many shapes and sizes, from relatively light pistol to belt-fed heavy bolters. All bolt weapons fire explosive shells that are designed to detonate upon penetrating the armor or flesh of the target. Bolt rifle here. Plasma waves and energy weapons that fire pulses of superheated matter. Shot fires from plasma weapons are blindingly bright and searingly hot as solar flares. Plasma weapons can be supercharged before firing, increasing their lethality at the risk of overheating and wounding or killing the bearer. Yeah. Woo! Melter weapons are designed to use against tanks, fortifications, and other heavily armored targets. These weapons work by causing a fusion reaction using volatile gases. The resulting energy is projected as a blast of heat that can burn through almost any material. The closer the target, the greater the effect. Flame weapons fire jets of liquid fuel, usually promethium. This fuel is ignited as it leaves the muzzle of the weapon, resulting in a short-range burst of searing flame. Those caught in the path of this fire die agonizing deaths as they are engulfed. The screams of the dying can further serve to demoralize the foe. We also have the ultimate weapons are ballistic range weapons that fire solid slug ammunition. Last weapons are directed energy weapons that emit focused beams of high intensity. We've got Volkite weapons fire rays of heat so intense that they strike a victim. They can reduce flesh and armor to ash. Craft weapons work by firing streams of particles that affect the gravitational field around the target. And then we have grenades here, crack, frag, and melt a bomb. Remember your grenades, brother. If your bolter will not penetrate your target's armor, then surely a well-placed crack grenade shall split its shell. If you are surrounded by innumerable foes, then the frag grenade shall thin their number. And if you find yourself pinned down by the enemy fire, then the smoke grenade shall mask your advance. Captain Antilochus, Master of Recruits, Ultramarines, 10th Company. Necron legions. Drawn from the lower levels of Necron society are their vast and unrelenting legions. Formed of several different types of Necron, the legions are the core of the Necron army. It is beneath their grinding advance that the Necron's mortal foes shall fall. The legions. We have Immortals, were once the most elite soldiers of their race. Unlike Necron warriors, they have retained their tactical and strategic experience and can fight independently of their noble superiors. Death marks are assassins and snipers. Ancient Necron codes forbid the use of death marks against honorable foes. Fortunately, the Necrons view most aliens as little more than vermin. Warriors from the cold heart of the Necron legions, they are slow in both mind and body, but are utterly implacable, devoid of emotion, bound completely to the will of their master. Tomb blades are Necrons hardwired into swift speeders. They fly in unpredictable corkscrew patterns that make them difficult to shoot down as they strafe enemies with their devastating firepower. So we've got the real warriors already, but we also get Immortals and Death Marks in the mix, and I think we get a Tomb Blade as well with that. So that is a good thing. Okay, on to painting.
Legion assembles. Slowly and inexorably, the Necrons of Megaria have begun to rise from their crypts. Phalanxes of Necron warriors lead their resurgence, driving towards the surface. Mission briefings. The battle for the Necrons' labyrinthian lair has become a grinding campaign of attrition. The Necrons have detected the presence of Imperial vessels in Megarian orbit. If they are to stop the coming invasion in its tracks, they must first break out of their repair facility and prepare their position on the moon's surface. Necron warriors lead the breakout. Impelled by the commands of their overlord, 2 units of Necron warriors seek to clear a path to Megaria's surface and repel the coming assault. Hold them back. Assault intercessors. A trio of assault intercessors find themselves caught in the path of the Necron advance. Outnumbered, they must do what they can to halt the Necrons. So, in this issue, we do look at using the units. So using the muscle as units, we use unit coherency, which that means that unit must be set up and remain a single group with all models within 2 inches of at least one other model from their unit. So when they move, they have to end up within 2 inches of each. Shooting with units. Start your shooting phase by selecting an eligible unit and shoot with, and then select the target for each shooting model. In order to target an enemy unit, at least one model from that unit must be within range of the weapon being used. All of weapons attacked must target the same enemy unit. Models with a unit can shoot at different targets, but this must be declared before any dice are rolled. So basically, how I've done it is that models can shoot. If a model within a unit can't see, it can't shoot. So that kind of fits in with the fact that you can select each unit to fire at different units and different models. So you can do that. Okay. And then charging with units, the same. Select a unit that is eligible to charge and choose a unit as the target. And then they all kind of move and they pile in. And I think it's again with the fighting, you can select multiple enemy units as the targets of this charge, but it must be able to reach both enemy units in order for the charge to succeed. So essentially, so these 2 can attack them and he can attack, but they have to actually engage. Fighting with units. When you select a unit to fight, it first piles in, and then the models in unit make close combat attacks. When a unit piles in, you can move each model up to 3 inches. This is a pile-in move. Each model must finish its pile-in move closer to the nearest enemy model. A model that is already touching an enemy model cannot move, but still counts as having piled in. Units must finish their pile-in move in unit coherency. Now, this is important because when you fight, okay, yes, you can pile in, but you can only attack those that are in modern-based contact. Okay, so you would kill these first and then those. Okay, so attack those. Alright, anyway, let's get to the rules, reference and data shit. Yeah, oh that's fun. Yeah, let's go and have a go. Okay? Okay, so mission. Space Marines kill Necrons. Simple as that. Space Marines hate the scene as dirty scum that are the Necrons, and the Necrons hate everything that is living. So obviously they hate the Space Marines. But their mission for today is for the Necrons to reach their objective over here. Okay, and they have to reach it in 4 turns. 4 turns, no more. Okay, it is Space Marines first. Okay, and let's start by moving. So, we're going to move 6 inches because that is their movement range. We are going to be shooting with the pistol, and I am going to shoot at them and then charge them. So, I've got 3 dice, so 3 pistols, 3 guys, wounding on a 3+. So that is 2 go through, and it's strength 4 versus toughness 4, so that is 4+, and only 1 goes through, but it's AP -1, so that is a 5+ for the Necron, and he saves it. Okay, so charging time. So we need a 5, and that is 2 dice, and they get in. So there, and there. So now this is the tricky part, because it says attacks 2, but then it says that when the bearer fights, it makes 1 additional attack with this weapon, that is the chainsaw. Now we read carefully the instructions, because I didn't before. It says here, play through example Space Marine turn 1 continued. After all the charges, the assault intercessors each make 3 attacks thanks to their Astartes chainsaw. The assault intercessors resolve their attacks, 2 necrons are destroyed. Okay, so that means they do just 3 attacks each. Okay, and that's how we're going to play, because it's unfair. Yes, I have play tested this. Okay, this is the 3rd time I've tried to kind of film this. So we're going to go like that. So 3 attacks, 3 plus, and that is 2. Cards flying out. So that is 3 6s. Wow. Okay, so 3 go through, and it is strength 4 versus toughness 4. That is 4 plus. So only 2 go, but it's a -1 AP. So that is a 5 plus for the necrons to save. Only 1. So 1 necron dead. Let's go for this bad boy. Alright, so 1 necron dead, and it's 4 necrons, 4 attacks at 3 plus. 3 plus. So that was only 3. And hopefully I'm right. And strength 4 versus toughness 4, so that is a 4 plus. So that's 1. Only 2 go through, and no AP, so it's 3 plus, and they save them. Okay, Necron's turn to move. We are going to advance also 6, so we are going to do 11, a movement of 11, like that, all in within cohesion. Now they all the necrons, I build them with reapers, Ghost Reapers, and they assault 2, so they can attack and move. That is subtract 1 of hit rolls, and the Ghost Reaper have 12 inch. So yep, yeah, they all they all go through. So that is 3, 4, 5, and that is 4 plus. Shit. Okay, so that is quite successful. That is 4 hits. So, and the Ghost Reapers are 5. So yeah, strength 5 versus toughness 4. So that is 3 plus. Not bad. Well, actually, pretty bad. This one. That is -2 AP. So that means a 5 plus. Okay, so 5 plus save for the Space Marines. And he saves it. Okay, bad luck, Necron. Filthy scum, Xenox. Sorry, I'm like now going a bit haywire. Attack, so it's assault, so it's 3 Necrons, and we are going 3 plus. Only 1 goes through, and it's 4 plus. And nothing. So, Marines, so it's 3 attacks, and that is 3 plus. So 2 go through, and it's 4 plus. And only 1 goes through, -1, that is 5 plus on the save for the Necron. If he fails it, it was 5 plus, yeah, so he fails it, he dead. He dead. He dead. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Okay. Okay, so that is Necron. So they've got another 8 to go. So this is turn 2 for the Space Marines. Another. So I'm just. Oh, I got pistols, so I can shoot with my pistol. So I got 3 pistols, 3 plus, 2 go through, and it's 4 plus, and 2 go through, AP -1, so that is again 5 plus for the necron, and they both fail, so you get 2 dead. I'm just going to take it from the back. Okay, so I'm going to take this one and this one. He's going to pile in here, and it's 3 chain swords to 1 puny little necron. So, okay, so 3 plus on the roll. 3 attacks go through. 4 plus on the wound. 4 plus on the wound. And only one, no, 4 plus on the wound, so nothing happens. What the hell? Alright, necron, 3 plus, nothing, okay. I mean, I think the necrons are going to win, because, I'll tell you why, alright, I only need to, oh yeah, so I'm going to advance 2 only, so that is 7, so I'm going to go here, here, and here, here, and here, alright, and yeah, that's it, end of turn. So we go for the assaulting here, so 1 necron, 3 plus, nothing, assaults, intercessors, 3 plus, 3 attacks, and please, yeah, all hit, okay, 4 plus on the attack, and at least 1 goes through, that is AP -1, so that is 5 plus for the save, and he's dead, for crying out loud. Alright, thank God. So, that is done, and it's, so that was Necron's turn 2, and it's Space Marine's turn 3. Okay, so I am going to need to advance, because I go here, and then here, and then here, and I am at 8 inches. 8 inches. I need 7. Well, 6 because of the 3. I think it was. No. Yeah. So 2 dice. Come on. 6. I go here, here, and here, and yeah, I can pile up. So I can pile up 3 inches, and they're engaged. Woo! They're engaged. So I get to attack. 3 attacks. 3 plus. All hit. 4 plus. And only 1 goes through. AP -1. So that is a 5 plus for the necrons. If not, no. So they failed. One of the necrons dies. Let's get this bad boy out. Now, let's pile up there. So it's 4 necrons, so 4 attacks, 3 plus. 3 go through, and it's 4 plus. 4 plus. Nothing. Okay. Now. Necron. I think they can pull back. Can they pull back? But they can't shoot, can they? I think they can fall back, but then they can't shoot, and they can fall back in any direction. So I can either fight and lose, or I can fall back even further, and I can go. Yeah, I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna fall back. So I'm gonna go here. Here, here, here. I can't shoot, so wait. Actually, no, I can shoot, because so assault weapons can be shot after the model has advanced, but subtract -1 from the hit rolls when it does so. Which weapon types? I don't know. I'm going to play as they can, because if not it's a bit unfair. So they're going to attack. I don't give a crap, and it's 8 dice. There's 4 of them. That's not 2, so it's 4, 6, 8. But it's not plus 3, it's plus 4 that we need. So that is 4 hits, and it's 5 versus 4, so it's 3 plus. Whew, 3 and an AP minus 2. AP minus 2, so that is 5 plus. Whoa, all fail. All fail. All fail, so that means that 1 dice is dice, and then 1 has 1 wound left. Now, I am going to move slightly over here, and I can move there. And that is 2 dice, because I'm going to use my pistols, and it's 3 plus. Yes, they go through. 4 plus for the wound. They go through. Minus 1, that is 5 plus on the AP. And it's 1 dead, 1 saved. Okay, let's go for him, dead. And now, charging, and I'm going to just charge. Deep, deep, deep. And it's 2 attack. And it's 3 plus. Only 1 goes through. 4 plus, strength 4 versus toughness 4. And he fails. Okay, but the Necrons have 3 attacks and a 3 plus. Only 1 goes through, and it's 4 plus for the wound, and nothing. Okay, now this is the crucial bit for the Necrons, because this is turn 4. Yeah, I'm gonna fall back, because then I get victory. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I'm gonna declare it Necron wins. Okay, that is Necron win, and we are up to 5 victories for the Space Marines, and this will be the 4th victory for. Well guys, as you may have guessed, I have failed miserably in my efforts to keep week by week. Obviously that is due because I've been ill, holiday, I've got a 9-to-5 job, I've got kids, and it's very, very difficult to get any hobby time. I do around 2, maybe at most hours a day, and I try to get everything done. But anyways, having said that, I mean, yeah, it was fun, painting these up, playing through the mission. I think I made a disservice to myself by trying to kind of cover the metallic, the Rune Lord brass with Abaddon Black. That was an absolute pain. It took coats upon coats upon coats, worse than the white, the Korax white. So I don't know if it's just because of the metallic or because I've done something wrong, I've overthin it, which I normally tend to do, because it makes it easy to kind of correct if I do any mistakes, you know. But having said that, it was still fun. I mean, I could have probably gotten it done earlier, but it is what it is. You know, it's still a great issue. Learned a lot about unit coherency, so we're kind of furthering on of our use or kind of the gameplay, and bit by bit we kind of get all the kind of miniatures painted. So I mean, yeah, it's a good issue. It's a good issue. It's a good issue. So I'm gonna leave it at there. I'm hoping to kind of be pumping out more videos and see if I can catch up with the rest of the collection. But as I said, I've got loads and loads of loads of issues to do. I mean, I think I've got another 13 issues to do, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll leave it at there. You know, remember to kind of subscribe, like the video. It will help me. I would be most appreciated for that, and it means I can do more content. I already do content, but very little. I'm trying But if you, yeah, the more people know about the channel, the more subscribers, more likes, you know, algorithm helps out. And yeah, just subscribe, like the video, and share as much as you can. I'm the Painted Wookie. Bye for now.